Sigmund Rascher, a prominent but notorious figure in the history of Nazi medical experiments during World War II, conducted a series of horrifying and inhumane experiments on prisoners in Nazi concentration camps. His actions not only earned him infamy, but also serve as the real-life inspiration for the portrayal of sinister doctor of cinematic depiction of the Holocaust. He was born in 1909 into a family of medical professionals. Rascher's fate seemed predestined in 1933. He graduated from the University of Freiburg and promptly joined the NSDAP, the Nazi party. After some initial work in Switzerland, Rascher settled in Munich, where he delved into the field of cancer diagnosis. It was in 1939 that Rascher's life took a significant turn when he joined the SS. Around the same time, he crossed paths with Caroline Diehl, a talented singer. She had connection to a high-ranking SS officer named Heinrich Himmler, and through her influence, Rascher found himself elevated in status. He was entrusted with overseeing scientific research on the early diagnosis of cancer. In August 1939, Rascher was drafted into the Luftwaffe, the German Air Force. His assignment led him to the Dachau concentration camp in 1941. There, Rascher's sinister work began in earnest. His primary mission was to study the effect of rapidly changing air pressure on the human body, with the ultimate aim of improving the performance of German pilots operating at high altitudes. These experiments were gruesome and led to the suffering and death of many prisoners. In specially designed pressure chambers, prisoners were subjected to extreme changes in air pressure, causing some to go insane and others to perish. Rascher's approach to human experimentation was characterized by extreme cruelty and a total disregard for the lives of his subjects. Beyond the pressurization experiments, Rascher also delved into the effect of freezing temperature on the human body and strategies for preventing frostbite. Prisoners were placed in tanks filled with ice-cold water, and their body temperature was meticulously monitored using specialized thermometers. Tragically, these experiments resulted in severe frostbite harm and death for the unfortunate prisoners involved. Rascher and his team attempted to justify these inhumane studies by claiming they were intended to explore the limits of human endurance. However, the true nature of these experiments revealed a sadistic disregard for human life. Rascher's close association with Caroline Diehl, which initially aided his rise within the Nazi hierarchy, eventually led to his undoing. Nazi ideology demanded the marriages be fruitful in producing children, and their age gap prevented them from marrying for some time. However, they falsely claimed to have children, which caused a significant scandal when their deception was exposed. In March 1944, Caroline Diehl was apprehended attempting to abduct a baby at a Munich train station. An investigation ensued and it became evident that she had never been pregnant. Further investigation by German doctors revealed that none of the children they had claimed were their own were biologically related to them. Rascher and taken babies from the concentration camp and deceitfully presented them at his home and Caroline's offspring. The consciousness of his deception was severe for both Rascher and Caroline Diehl. Rascher was imprisoned, and just days before the liberation of the camp in April 1945, he met his end by execution, ordered directly by Heinrich Himmler. Caroline Diehl also faced repercussion during her time in detention.